MMA fans are a bunch of simps for allowing and celebrating this type of behavior. That's the only reason why it continues, is because it gets celebrated, it gets shared, it gets talked about in a good, positive way. Ha ha ha, this was so funny. It wasn't so funny, it was so trashy. Ailin Perez is trashy for this. It just is what it is, bro. And another reason why MMA fans are a bunch of simps is because y'all will thirst and fiend over any female, bro. She busted in the field, okay? She's busted in the field. And you guys are out here hoisting her on this pedestal as though she's like fucking a baddie or something like that. You know what I mean? Even Nina Drama, for example, she's like pushing 50 damn near, and y'all are over here bugging your eyes out and going crazy for it. It's like, come on, bro. And that's really the thing about the MMA fan base, bro. Like, if I was a woman, bro, if I was a woman, I would have 1 million followers by now. Like, it's not hard for a woman to burst into the scene. It's really not. All you have to do is look somewhat one eye closed level, 3 o'clock in the morning drunk level, goggles on. Oh, she looks pretty good. And you're in. You know what I mean? And these fans will talk about, oh my God, that's my Tracy. Oh my God, that's my Ailin. That's my, like, it's crazy to me, bro. But I also want to touch on this. This sport has become what the critics of the sport when it first started said that it was. It's trashy now. The martial arts way is gone. I think you kind of have to blame Conor McGregor, because when Conor McGregor started talking crazy about people and doing all this wild stuff, he got rewarded with it. You also have to blame the people like myself that ate it up, right? When Conor was going crazy, I was sitting there with my popcorn, ready to go, ready to watch the next clip. As soon as a new Conor McGregor clip popped up of him calling out someone, jumping over the cage at Aldo, throwing a dolly into a bus, I was clicking on those clips, so I'm part of it. I was watching the Vince McMahon documentary the other night, and The Rock, was it The Rock? It was either The Rock, I think it was The Rock. It could have been Triple H, but whatever. They said something to the effect of, who's worse, the people that did it or the people that watched it and loved it? You know what I mean? Who's worse? And it was a good point. It was a good point to be said and something to be thought about. But I just see this and I just think, like, bro, you just gotta win. Why do you have to now degrade this woman? Why do you now have to degrade this woman by twerking in her face? That ain't right. That's not right, bro. It's really not right. And in my opinion, she's justified to crash out and swing on her like she's Paul Daly from back in the day against Josh Koscheck. I just don't I don't get it. This is that BS Nelk Boys culture. This is, oh, it's a prank, bro. It's a prank. The people who support this are the people that found out about the sport through the Nelk Boys podcast and things like that. I just don't rock with this behavior at all. And I think that's pretty much all I got to say on the topic, man. I don't mean to be too harsh on Ailin, but, like, come on, bro. This ain't right, bro. And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to call it right now. Her time will come when it's her time to be humbled. When it's her time to be kicked when she's down, the people will kick her. Because that's what she chooses to do to others. You get me? When you do that, it comes back around to you. And people forget that. People think like, oh, she gets her hand raised today and it's just going to be like that forever. But it's not going to be like that forever, guys. We all have our day. And like, we all have our highs, we all have our lows. And trust me, Ailin Perez will face karma and consequences of her actions, bro. You can't dog people out like this, bro. This is just corny to me. This is whack. Listen, if you want to twerk, go twerk. I don't care. You want to make OnlyFans, go do that. Like, salute to you, whatever. But to completely disrespect this woman who you needed to fight, right? We all need each other, right? Without her opponent, she doesn't have a fight. For her to completely disrespect her opponent like this is just... it's not a good look. It reminds me of this viral clip that happened where the guy knocked out his opponent and then he did like a backflip off of his back or something like that. He stood on his back and he did a backflip. Dehumanizing, degrading, all the negative adjectives you want to throw at it. That's what this reminded me of. And you simp fans, you ate it up. Not me, though. This is my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree. It does not matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.